Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Monday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your weekly WWE Monday Night Raw Event Center report. And now here is the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode 1755 of the show, and this is what Monday Night Raw just got over about 10 minutes ago, as you know. The Raw has gone back to the 2-hour format until they moved to Netflix in about 3 months, as you know. We're towards the end of October. In fact, the last full week of October is now, but lots going on, folks. And first and foremost, I want to get this before the show thing. Now, Samantha Irvin on her X account has decided that she is leaving the WWE. New Bedford. She is a New Bedford native like myself, and for the 3 years that she was part with the WWE, she did NXT, SmackDown, and Monday Night Raw. A lot of people have taken a shine to her with her announcements and ring announcements, especially with Chelsea Green announcing Cody Rhodes as the new WWE champion. A lot of highlights and reactions from her. A lot of people, including the WWE roster, love this young lady, and she's officially announced her departure. Now, I don't know what is going to happen next for her, but as a fellow New Bedford native, I am very proud of her. And she made New Bedford proud, representing our city in the WWE. And it's an honor somebody from New Bedford being that has been part of the WWE for a good amount of time. So to Samantha Irvin, her real name Samantha Johnson, thank you, and best of luck to you in your future endeavors wherever you may go. And hopefully we will see you back in the WWE one day. But I know that part of your chapter in your life is closed for now. And and I hope that one day you'll come back to the WWE. Again, thank you, Samantha. Well, Raw took place in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Wells Fargo Center, and Bronson Reed arriving at the arena. Seth Rollins attacked him, and then he decided to head to the ring, calls him out again, and as Reed comes out, Pearson security and officials try to stop the brawl, but both men continued until Bronson Reed missed Seth Rollins with a tsunami on the announce table. Jackie Redmond was interviewing Kairi Sane, Io Sky, about Jakara Jackson Last Legend, who they face tomorrow night on NXT, but they were interrupted by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And Sane and Sky decided to challenge them to a tag match. And and Raquel Rodriguez trying to intimidate both ladies of Damage Control. I already mentioned, Samantha Irvin is part of WWE, but I forgot to tell you who is replacing her. Lillian Garcia is coming back to the WWE. In fact, she just came back tonight to be full-time announcer again on Monday Night Raw. So Lillian Garcia, well, it seems that the WWE always has a backup plan. When Plan A goes, you got Plan B, and Plan B is Lillian Garcia. So congratulations to Lillian returning to the WWE once again. And the first round number 1 contenders tag team tournament, tag team title tournament, The New Day versus the Authors of Pain. But before that, Braun Breaker addresses Jey Uso before their Intercontinental title match. The New Day against the Authors of Pain, and The Miz was arriving at ringside during the matchup to oversee the tag match. As Cross and Scarlett decided to talk to him, and R-Truth comes out and attacks The Miz during the match, and then Karrion Kross tries to fight with him, fights him off. The New Day took advantage of the distraction and ended up picking up the victory and advancing against the Viking Raiders and one more team in the triple threat number 1 contenders tournament final. And did the final test were attacking R-Truth after the match with Kofi Kingston wanted to help. Xavier Woods says, no, we got the win. We'll take the win. We got to go. But then the lights went out. And then the lights went back on. The Wyatt Six had arrived in brawls with the Final Testament, leaving Miz and Paul Ellering in the ring. But there was no Uncle Howdy until he appeared from behind the Miz. Paul Ellering pushed him out of the way and took the mandible claw from Uncle Howdy. So it seems like now the Final Testament and the Wyatt Six are going to have some mental mind games going to be going on here. So we shall see what happens. And Jackie Redmond interviewed Adam Pearce, and then Reed interrupts Pearce, and then Rollins decided to continue to brawl with him. Kathy Kelly talks to Jey Uso about his Intercontinental title defense in a rematch against Braun Breaker. And Jey Uso addressed the family bloodline situation and Braun Breaker, and that's what he wants to focus on. Raquel Rodriguez addressed Rhea Ripley. She goes, no, I'm going to end it. She says, you don't want to end it, I'm going to end it. And Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend appeared at ringside as Io Sky and Kairi Sane faced Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And then as Io and Kairi were fighting, and all of a sudden they got out ringside to make sure that, Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend don't cause any trouble. But then again, trouble's already been caused. Io throws Jakara Jackson to ringside, and Lash Legend punches Io again, but was caught by the referee. Disqualification victory for Sky and Insane. And then both teams were brawling after the matchup, and they decided to confront Morgan and Rodriguez, and they were about to trash talk until Rhea Ripley came out, fought off both women, and when Dominic Mysterio tried to get involved, she fought him off, and then they all retreated, except for Rhea Ripley, who was staying in the middle of the ring. Pierce was confronted by Rollins, and then Reed brawls with him once again. Pierce says, I've had enough. You guys want to go at it? You two at Crown Jewel. So there's that. And then the War Raiders cut a promo about the tag team division. As you know, they're one of three teams advancing in the Triple Threat number one contenders finals. But then the Judgment Day, we're talking. Liv Morgan says you guys got to focus on who you on the belts to keep the titles, and Finn goes, we can handle that. My problem is Damian Priest wants to be World Heavyweight Champion again. How are we going to deal with that? And then Carlito says, I'll probably get Dom a match or something like that. And then Raquel Rodriguez goes, what do you do around here? I fix things. So I'm going to go talk to Pierce. And then Trick Williams in attendance, the NXT champion, as you know, going to battle Ethan Page and Howling Havoc this Sunday. Number one contenders tag tournament first round continues on. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee of the LWO against the Creed brothers of American Made, and Rey and Mysterio and Dragon Lee won the matchup. Pierce talks to Sky Insane about what just happened. He says, don't worry, I'll talk to the other general managers. We'll figure out a way. I won't be surprised. Triple threat match down the road for the women's tag team titles. And then Carlito was talking to Pierce about, hey, how about this? Give Dom a match against Gunther. Pierce starts laughing. And he goes to Carlito, I'll tell you what, here's the deal. If Dom could beat a former world heavyweight champion, I'll probably keep him in consideration as number one contenders. And Carlito goes, okay, that's cool. All right. Jackie Redmond interviewed Braun Breaker. Breaker says, hey, I want to get my title back. Kathy Kelly interviewed Gunther until Damian Priest interrupts him. He goes, listen, after you deal with Cody Rhodes, I want my shot at the title. But don't worry, I'll earn it the hard way, though. And then he goes, good for you. And then Damian Priest says, it will be good for me. Then the Intercontinental title was on the line. Jey Uso defending it against Braun Breaker. The Bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu arrive at ringside. It's also because I got tickets. We got tickets. And then Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa showed up at ringside as well. They both got super kicked by Jay for their troubles. And then Jey Uso also arguing with Solo Sikoa. And then Braun Breaker, Sikoa sees Braun Breaker getting ready for a spear. He moves Jey Uso out of the way and gets speared. And then afterwards, Solo Sikoa and Braun Breaker about to confront each other. Uso splashes both of them with the ropes. Meanwhile, Adam Pearce had both the Tongans kicked out from ringside, and Jacob Fatu took advantage of the situation while the referee was distracted to attack Jey Uso, and then Braun Breaker took advantage of it and got his Intercontinental title back. A lot of people knew that was going to happen, myself included. So, that's all the time we have on the show. Episode number 1755 of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977. Tomorrow we get the High Rollers and we got NXT. The final NXT before Halloween Havoc. This coming Sunday. So, thank you for tuning in. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.